Let me ask you, because you did an interview at the weekend about gender recognition reform. You said we wouldn't put balance on the question of racism or anti-Semitism, but we allow this fictional notion of balance when it comes to anti-trans. The whole thing is disgusting. You were being critical about the BBC for including balanced views on gender reform legislation. Why do you not want other people to have the opportunity to represent different views or concerns about this legislation?
Transphobia, anti-trans bigotry and prejudice does exist. And I think we should be have the same zero tolerance view for anti-trans bigotry as we do for other forms of bigotry.
About this legislation anti-trans bigotry?
Having honest and open discussions about the Gender Recognition Act, about the Gender Recognition Act reforms, of course I'm happy to do that. We'll welcome that kind of conversation.
So why did you use those words, comparing it to racism and anti-Semitism, by balancing the discussion? By representing different
anti-trans bigotry we should have zero tolerance to that, the same as we would to racism and other forms of bigotry. But that's not the same as allowing a balanced
discussion on the likes of the BBC. That's different.
Gender Recognition Act reform
said, I understand the views and concerns of those who are opposed to reforms. That's your cabinet colleague said that.
I'm very happy to discuss the Gender Recognition Act and the reforms to that act. I welcome that discussion. That's the discussion we're having in Parliament.
Do you regret those words and the way that they've been reported today?
It's what I said was about anti-trans bigotry, and I stand by that. We should have zero tolerance for that. But of course, I welcome discussion on the Gender Recognition Act. It's what we're discussing in parliamentary committees and in Parliament, and people are welcome to ask questions about that. That's what we want, is to have that respectful discussion.
Do you regret that representation then that you made?
I don't at all regret saying that we should have zero tolerance of bigotry. But
you were talking about putting a balance on the question.
We should definitely have zero tolerance of bigotry. I think we can all agree on that. And we should absolutely have respectful discussion about the Gender Recognition Act reform. And I look forward to having that discussion.
Okay. Lorna Slater, thank you so much for joining us tonight on The Nine.